Hey, everyone. It is Tammy P, Facebook ads and marketing expert. I am on live today with you. It is Thursday, July 18th, about 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm live with you to talk about how to get consistent clients with Facebook ads. All right. So we're going to be talking about this. We're actually going to be talking about some really interesting and cool things today, which I'm excited about. I help clients. This is what I help clients with all day long. Is to utilize Facebook ads so that they can get clients, right? And so this is what the conversation is going to be about today. If you're on live joining me, give me a hashtag live, hashtag replay. I am going to set the countdown timer just so I can get streaming on all channels, including LinkedIn, Facebook, working on getting Instagram here as well. So I'm going to be setting the timer to about 5 to 7 minutes, and then I'll be back on live with you shortly. So again, if you're popping on, say hello as you join. Give me a hashtag live, hashtag replay. We will be starting soon. right. Hey, it is Tammy P, ads and marketing expert. Hello. Say hello as you join. Give me a hashtag live, hashtag replay so I know that you're here with me. This week, it is Thursday, July 18th, about 11 a.m. Eastern, and we're streaming live on all channels. We're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we are on Instagram, all the things. I'm using a technology called StreamYard so that I can be all the places with you guys. So before I get started here for a minute, I want to talk about actually what the main conversation is how we can utilize Facebook ads in order to get clients, right? This is the main thing that I help my clients with. I help my clients get clients through Facebook ads, okay? And so I want to talk about a couple things, how this can work. I want to talk about like what people's perception of it and why maybe it's not working for you. So let's break it all down today. We're going to talk about Facebook lead ads, all right? And what is that and why do we need it? Right? So one of the things that I'm really good at is I'm really good at looking at somebody's business and identifying why they're not making money, right? And so I do this for myself, I do this for my clients and all the things. And so when we talk about this today, I want to talk about one of the main reasons why I think people are not making money. Two things, actually. One is they don't have enough lead flow, right? So when I say lead flow, all it is people around them to have conversations with, right? And so that might be interested in working together, right? Like good quality lead flow we want to talk about. So when clients come to me and they say, well, I don't know why, one of the reasons why I don't have clients, and I'm like, you don't have enough people around you, right? And that is just what I call lead flow. It's just people hanging out with us on your email, on social media, and all those sort of things. There's not enough going on, enough people around so that they're able to, get consistent clients. And before I get into this today, I really want to talk about, because I've been leaning into this a lot. If I reflect back, I've been booked with clients since 2020. So I do know something about this. And there is a lot of people say to me, like, they just have this problem, right? I'm hearing this over and over with my clients. And so, I really just want to like dive in deep with this today. Because if you don't have enough clients, you're not making enough money. And if you're not making enough impact, like money actually to support your family and do all the things, but also achieve the goals that you want as far as like making impact in your industry and your business, right? As a coaching business. So the idea is if you don't have new people coming into your world every day, you're not going to get the clients, right? Because really it just comes down to a numbers game. And I know that sounds like whatever, but like the thing is conversations equals clients. And I put that on my Facebook profile today. If you're not having enough conversations with people, most likely you won't have enough clients, right? It's just conversations. And I think that we make it really, really, really complicated. I really do. And it's really simple. So I want to break it down for you today. And we're going to talk about it. So again, I'm going to share with you guys a story again. And this is because it's something that I've been able to achieve in my business. And I know that not everybody does. And so this is something that I can absolutely help you with. So this is why I'm talking about these things. So when I look back in 2020, I started to see an uptick in my business, and mostly on Facebook, because that's for the most part where I built my brand, right? So when I look at this for a moment, I start to notice that I've been booked out with clients since 2020, all right? And consistently booked out with clients since 2020. And this is an accomplishment, right? So I'm just saying this out loud because I know this is what my clients struggle with. They struggle with not only getting booked out with clients, but consistently getting booked out with clients. And this is something that I've been able to achieve for the past 4 years. Okay. And so when I work with clients, we work on a number of things. We work on lots of things, but one thing that I do help them with in the front is getting lead flow. And the method I enjoy the most is Facebook ads. Okay. So, it really starts with, before we even back up, when we talk about Facebook ads and we talk about lead flow and how impactful it can be on your business, it starts with having absolute clarity on what you want. absolute clarity on what you want. Okay. When I say clarity, and I get on calls with people and I ask them, what do you want? And they cannot tell me, right? So if you're not currently getting booked on clients, are you absolutely clear on what you want? Do you know that, like, you can say that right now you're going to be working on, let's say, getting, as an example, 3 clients, right? 3 one-on-one clients. And if you don't currently have that, what do we need to do in order to get you there, right? So for me, when I started in 2020, that was like my goal. That was my objective. My objective was like every single month to get 3 clients, right? And I was very clear around that. I was very clean around that. I had the goal, and I reverse engineered in order to achieve that goal, right? So if you don't know right now, it is, again, I'm going to say it is Thursday, July 18th. If you don't know what you want in your business, I invite you to get clear on what you want in your business, because once you have clarity, everything else falls into place. And in my opinion, a lot of people make all of this way more complicated than it needs to be. Way more complicated than it needs to be. It's not. It's literally just, obviously you have to know how you're helping clients. That's one thing. If you don't know that, that's another conversation. But really, literally, it's like so as an example for me, I am a Facebook ads expert. I know that I help clients get more leads, right? Help them put in a lead flow system in their business so that they can get clients. Like, I'm super clear around that. And that's pretty much what all of my main clients want. I mean, there's some exceptions there. I'm helping clients fill different types of programs too. But essentially it comes down to more clients, right? And lead flow, putting a lead flow system in place that's automated is so powerful. It's so powerful. And then from there, it's just about having more conversations and showing people that you can help them, right? So we're going to just talk about, and I'm going to be rolling this out over the next couple of weeks, and we're just going to be talking about lead flow today. But then we're going to talk about the other pieces of it, because I was just helping my client we started her ads last week. We put a lead flow system in place for her. And her background is she's a career coach. So literally, I just jumped off the phone with her. Already had 2 coaching calls this morning. And like last week, I've been working with her the past couple of weeks to put a lead flow system in place, AKA Facebook ads, to get leads into her world so that she can get clients. And so her background is, this client, she's a career coach. She is really established over on LinkedIn. But LinkedIn, unfortunately, it's you can do outreach and different things, but as far as like running ads to get lead flow, it tends to be a little bit more on the expensive side. So, I just hear that over and over. So like my preference obviously is Facebook, because it's less expensive, and you can still get quality leads, right? So we put in a lead flow system, which is basically for her. She's a career coach. She wants to get more one-on-one clients and more people into her group call. And so it basically just drives them to a like her front lead thing front lead thing is like just basically taking them to an evergreen masterclass that they can watch on anytime they want. Basically, like, it just goes on replay, and then she books people in a calls, right? So we were talking, actually, now that she's starting to run the ads, we were talking about what to do next, which is a whole thing, which I'm not going to get into today. But what I did with her is we started a lead ad, and her ad started. So we finished up her ad last Friday. Her ad started on last Saturday. And so she's been running the ad from Saturday until today, which is Thursday. And she got leads coming in to watch her masterclass, her evergreen masterclass. So not any more complicated than that. So she now, what I helped install with her is I helped install a lead flow system into her business that she can turn on and off at any time and get new people into our world that would be interested in hiring her for career coaching. And she has one-on-one coaching available, and she has group available, right? So she was very clear on what it is she can offer and how she can help her clients. And if you don't know and you're not clear on how you can help your clients, don't do a lead flow system. Don't put a Facebook ad lead flow system in place. You want to definitely be clear on how you help your clients first before, obviously, like, you can do it different ways. But if you're not in that stage where you know how you can help clients, then don't do this part, because that's the front end part is really, really important. You got to know, or the offer part is really important. Okay. So give me hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're on live with me or on the replay. Again, streaming on all channels. We're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on Instagram. For some reason, I don't think I can get it streaming into my group the last 2 weeks. I don't know. They may have changed things. Never know. But I'll be resharing this out to people. I'll set it up as a replay. I'll quote a live replay so people can see it also streaming into the group as well. Not sure why it's not working these days, but anyway, not going to sweat it. I'm out here doing my thing. So the main thing is, the beautiful thing is when you install a lead flow system into place, and especially one that's automated, then you're doing is having conversations, getting people on calls, and booking clients, right? I'm simplifying, but I'm saying I think we make it way more complicated than it is, right? So today I'm focusing just on the lead flow system. So coming back to my client, who we literally started her ads, and I'm just going to give you like the peripheral results from only running ads from Saturday until Thursday, is that we started running her ads. And I just jumped off her phone and saw her metrics. We just started her ads on Saturday. She's now getting lead flow. She's growing her email list. She's getting new people on her Instagram and on her LinkedIn for the most part. And she's getting people to watch her masterclass. So she has this evergreen masterclass kind of rolling, and about a certain percentage of people will watch it and engage, right? And those sort of things. So we installed the system into her business, which is very, very powerful. It's very powerful, and it's automated, which is a beautiful thing, because we're all busy doing all the things as entrepreneurs, and it's hard to be able to do all the things. And the beautiful thing is it can be running in the background all the time, whether you're busy with your kids, whether you're busy serving clients on the phone, the leads are always coming in, right? And that's amazing, amazing thing. So with hers, from Saturday until today, she got 38 leads. So I just looked at her ads manager. She got 38 leads. And in that, less than 7-day period, just starting her ad for the first time, brand new ad, knocked it out of the park. And not only that, you guys, she's getting about $3.18 a lead. Okay. And I've been doing this with my clients, several clients I have been working on the past 2 or 3 weeks, and been seeing amazing results. One of my clients is getting about $3 a lead. Another one is getting 50 cents a lead. Another one is getting about under $2 a lead. And this is not taking a long time. I can install the system into your business and getting immediate results. So one thing I want to address is a lot of times what I've been hearing when I see the chatter is that people think that Facebook ads are expensive. And if you know what you're doing and you have the system dialed in, they're absolutely not. They're absolutely not. My thing is, when we first start a Facebook lead ad, initially we do a lot of testing with creative. That's the main thing that I see, where if people are not getting the results, AKA the results in this particular circumstance is the ads are too expensive. It's because they're not testing enough creative. And creative is testing out hooks, headlines, copy, ad design, right? Testing out the copy and how they come in. What is their pain point? What is their, whatever it is. I'm not going to go into that today. And then also the ad design. So if you are running Facebook ads and the Facebook ads are coming in too expensive, like I've had people come into me and say like, oh my gosh, somebody's running ads for me and I'm spending like $200 a lead. I'm like, why are you doing that? Shut that off, right? So a benchmark that I like, especially when running Facebook lead ads to convert people into clients, is the benchmark I like. And again, it's by niche. It can be more expensive, less expensive, all this. So I'm just giving you guys like overall what I see with results is when we initially start an ad. And when I say a new ad, we're testing out new creative, maybe a new lead magnet, maybe a new masterclass, whatever it is. Shouldn't be paying more than $5 to $10 a lead. Okay. If you're paying more than $5 to $10 a lead, it just means you need to dial it in so that you spend less. And ideally for me, I want to get $3 or less a lead, $3 or less a lead. Even less is better, right? But again, it depends on niches, and different niche and industries you're in can be more or less expensive. And I think people don't know that. So just in case you don't know that, yes, that's the thing. So I see different results, but like just starting up new clients ads in different niches. So I'm able to actually see, one person, she's a career coach, and another one, she was in marketing, and another one, in like more of like holistic health coaching. So there's slightly different niches and there's slightly different results. And so again, I have that advantage of seeing all different kinds of coaches and seeing all the different results. But the main thing that I'm seeing is the ad prices are not going up. So if you think that you're going to pay too much for Facebook ads and pay too much for leads, it just means that there's some things you need to look at and fix in order so that you're not, right? And so when I first start up a new creative, a new lead campaign, a new ad lead campaign, my benchmarks I'm working on with myself and with my clients is anywhere I'm looking at between $5 to $10 a lead. Then from there, we dial it in more, meaning like I'm wanting to get under $5 a lead and even better $3 a lead. Because you can imagine, if you have a 3 or 5K offer where you can book in calls with people and you're only paying $3 a lead, your ROI is going to go through the roof, right? If you sign one client, you made money running Facebook ads. Absolutely. So it is beneficial. Like for me, working with coaches who have programs that are, anywhere from 2K or more, the ROI is very good once we get the ad dialed in so that you're not paying too much for the ad. And then we have the system dialing in to convert them actually into clients, which is a whole nother discussion. And that's like the middle part. That's the middle part. So if you're missing any one of these things, you need to look at in your business, like pinpointing, what do I need to do in my business if I'm not getting the results that I want, right? And step one is getting super clear on what it is you want. So if you get on a call with me, the first thing I ask is, what do you want, right? I was also meeting with another client earlier today, and I was talking to him about, he wants to fill his certification program in October. So I'm like, well, how many do you want, right? He knows the program he wants to fill. It's for certification program. He knows that, he wants to fill 20 people into a certification program for his holistic program for health practitioners, right? So that starts with what you want. And then basically we reverse engineer the strategy to achieve the results that you want. And so if you're not achieving the results that you want in your business, I want you to look at and pinpoint why, right? Look at and pinpoint why. And if you need assistance on that, I want you to comment below and let me know. Just say whatever, say ads in the comments. If you want assistance, I'm really happy to help you and reach out. I'm really good at helping my clients get clarity on what it is they want, and then reverse engineering a strategy so that they can actually get the results they want, and identifying the holes in their business that are holding them back from actually getting the results that they want. Like I can look at my business right now and know exactly why something is happening or not happening in my business, right? So that's where it starts. It starts with what you want. And if it is clients, we got to start there, right? How many clients do you want right now? Let me know in the chat. If you are a coach and if you are looking for clients, let me know in the chat how many clients you want, how many clients you'd like to sign in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Then you just reverse engineer a strategy to get those results that you desire. It's really, and you work that strategy. Okay? So let me know if you have any questions in the chat. Let me just check the time here as we're going. Okay, it's about 11:34. So I'll probably be on for about another 10 minutes. I will hop in and see if you guys have any questions about anything that I said so far. Drop them in the chat. I'm happy to, answer those questions for you and start a conversation. So, all right. So let me just pause for a second here before I keep going. Again, give me a hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you are live or on the replay, I'm streaming on Instagram. I'm streaming on I think I shared into the Facebook group. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook profile. Yes, and all the things. Okay, cool. So give me hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're on so I can see and hear you. I see Heather's on. Yep, I see a couple people on. Awesome. All right, so to round out the conversation here, we're talking about how to get consistent clients with Facebook ads. I see Jeanette just popped on. Yes, Jeanette gave me hashtag live. Hello. Good to see you. I've been seeing you post up everywhere because I know I think you ran a challenge. You've got like a program opening up and all the things. So congratulations to you. All right, so let's dial it back in for a minute here. We're talking about today how to get lead flow in order to get a desired result, right? So in this case, the main way that I help my clients is I help my clients get clients, right? I help them fill their one-on-one spots. I help them fill their group programs and all the things, courses, memberships, all the things. And really it comes down to reverse engineering. So one of the things I pinpoint is if we're not getting results we want, it's usually because we don't have enough lead flow. That's just one thing. There's many things, right? But it's usually because we don't have enough lead flow. If we don't have enough lead flow, we're not having enough conversations. If we're not having enough conversations, we're not booking in enough calls. If we're not booking enough calls, we're not getting clients. It's that simple, guys. It's literally that simple. And I'm going to say it one more time because like everybody in online space makes it complicated. Okay. It's not complicated. I've been getting consistent leads, consistent lead flow, and consistent clients since 2020. All right. A lot of you have been following me around for a while. Like Jeanette, she's been in my programs, and lots of you guys have been around in my world. You've seen me show up consistently online. Yes, that's a thing. But the main thing is, it's not that complicated. We just all make it more complicated than it actually has to be. In my opinion, the reason the reason you can have success in your business is literally getting good at developing relationships and communication, conversations, right? So I'm going to say it one more time so everybody can hear me loud and clear. The main way to get clients is you got to have lead flow. That lead flow then turns into conversations. Those conversations turns into calls. Doesn't have to turn into calls, by the way. You can have conversations and people can join your programs via the DMs, right? It's not any more complicated than that. But if you want calls, I like to have calls personally because I like to have conversations. And then you get clients, right? And then you serve your clients. Not any more complicated than that. So the front of it, which is what we're talking about today, there is the middle part, which is the nurturing, the gauging, the conversations. But the front of it is lead flow. And so if you don't have a consistent mechanism for lead flow, then you're not going to consistently bring new clients in. That's just the way it is. And I know that people do other things. You know, they have like, you know, maybe they'll partner with people and they'll like speak at summits. Like I'm speaking at a summit. Mine is rolling out, so I'm promoting that this week. So I'll get leads that way by doing speaking engagements and other things. But, or like I have one client who they're running a summit, like they're running a summit themselves in August. Well, in between though, we're still running Facebook ads so that this client can still get continuous and automated lead flow, right? So in between having, you know, launches where you have like a masterclass or a challenge, in between having, you know, running a summit or speaking on summits and different things, like this system that I know so well, you guys, like literally have it so dialed in, can give you consistent lead flow and consistent clients, because the truth is you can sign people and have people come work with you at any time, right? You can get clients every single week. You don't have to wait till your next launch in order to get clients. And I used to have that mentality, by the way. Like I used to think like, oh, I need to be launching in order to get clients. Not true. Like you can enroll clients to work with you at any time, It's just a matter of getting that system dialed in, right? All right. So again, let me know if you're give me a hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you're on with me live or on the replay, see a couple people on. So see a couple people on see a couple people on Instagram, which is amazing. And I see, let me see if anybody's on with me on LinkedIn. I'm streaming onto LinkedIn as well. Give me a little hashtag live or hashtag replay if you're on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, on my Facebook, so I can see. Yeah, I don't see anybody on LinkedIn. I just checked over here. And I'm going to check on over, I think, the Facebook profile. So yeah, let me know. I'm also on YouTube as well, even though I don't do much on YouTube. Maybe in the future I will, though. Definitely geared up for that as well. So let me know if you guys are here. Hashtag live, hashtag replay, joining me live or on the replay. I see some people commented. I see some people hearted and liked. So thank you for coming on in and supporting me as I do this live stream today. All right, amazing. So the next step is to identify, like, if you are not getting the results that you want, right? So if you're not getting and bringing in the business that you want, what do you need to do to make that change, right? A lot of times people are saying that to me, and I read this I read this thing that like, I don't know if it's true, but I saw this stat that said like only 12% of people in the coaching space make consistent 10K months or more, right? Only 12%. And the thing is, it's just reverse engineering what it is we want. So, like if you want, let's say you want, whatever, 4 clients in the month of, like starting today in the month of July into August, and you charge 3K package for your services, then all you need that to hit your 12K month is 4 clients, and then dialing in that system to be consistent around it, right? Consistency is everything in business, you guys. Consistency is absolutely everything in business, but it's really not any more complicated than this. So when I say it's not any more complicated than this, I mean we have a system in play, an ideally automated system, doesn't have to be, for creating lead flow in our business. We have a consistent way to start conversations with people, AKA could be in the DMs, could be on calls. We have a consistent way of signing clients, enrolling clients into our program. And so again, if you're wanting to hit 10K months, let's say your program's 2 or 3K, you need 4 or 5 clients a month on a consistent basis to actually hit your goals, right? So it's just reverse engineering to say, okay, if I get 100 leads in via Facebook ads as an example, then I have, 10 conversations. I book in 10 calls from those people, right? I have conversations, should be having conversations with all 100 of those people that are leads. And then you book in, let's say 10 calls from the conversations, and you sign 5 clients, right? Obviously it depends on how good you are, on calls with people, but it's literally like, if you have like, let's say you're good at like 30%, let's say 30% of the people that you talk to become a client, you have 10 conversations, you book 3 clients. That's it, right? So let me break it down one more time. You get 100 new leads in, 100 of those leads you have conversations with, and then those conversations turn into 10 book calls. Let's say you book 3 clients from that, right? So having those metrics in place, if you don't know and you're not tracking any of the things, you need to be tracking these things. And so if you don't have a system in place, and actually that just gave me an idea, because I'm working on creating a new lead magnet. I've been stalling a little bit, you guys, because I haven't had some creative time. I've been traveling the last couple of weeks, but I'm trying to finish up my Facebook ads guide for coaches for 2024. And I'm coming up with a new guide, a new free training for you guys, but I'm going to include, I just now popped in, I'm trying to think about like, what do I need to do to make this free training for you guys like really amazing? I'm also going to share a spreadsheet with you guys so that you can do the tracking. So if you're not tracking like how many leads you're getting, how many conversations you're having, how many calls you're having, or how many calls you're having from the conversations, and then how many clients you're booking, you actually don't have a good like grasp of your business, right? So like, not saying that from a negative way, it's just saying like the data, right? The metrics don't lie. So if you don't know the answers to that, then definitely that's something you want to track. So I'm going to like pull that. I'm going to actually create it and pull it so that people like can actually use that data. My client actually is asking for it anyway, that I was just talking to, and I'll include it into the Facebook ad guide that I'm creating. I'm actually trying to like work on like, how can I make this guide really amazing so people like fully understand what they need to do in their business. And so I'm rethinking it a little bit, because I want you guys to see this for yourselves. I want you to see what's possible, that it's really just being consistent in showing up and like doing these things, hitting these couple things that I just described in order to do it. Yeah. Jeanette says, Tammy's metrics don't lie, numbers don't lie, right? And the thing is, this is another thing that I want to say is, I want everybody to just be clear, is that it is not too expensive to run Facebook ads. I literally been doing this in real time, getting results with my clients the last couple of weeks, and they're not paying more than $3 a lead. So if you're paying too much for a lead, you gotta get it fixed via Facebook. Like, something's got to be fixed on your Facebook ads. I don't care what anybody says. I got the system dialed in now, and you don't have to be paying more than $5, in my opinion, $5 lead max for leads, good quality leads on Facebook. Things have massively changed. I mean, the way that I'm running ads from even 3 or 6 months ago has changed massively. And so I want everybody to be aware of that as well. Because when I've been working with my clients, a lot of them say, well, why can't I do the targeting this way? Why are we running, like, why do we have to test so many different creatives now? And it's because they have changed. But once you get the system in place, it's absolutely powerful, and you don't have to pay too much. So, but I do want people to be aware that it's changed. Like, I was getting some messages via one of my clients via Vox, who her client was asking, like, hey, why can't we run it this way with these audiences? And why do we have to test out and do all these different things? And I'm like, because this is how it works now. If you want to get the results, things have changed. So from 2-3 years ago running Facebook ads, massively different. I've changed the strategy around because, like, this is literally what I do all day long, and dialed it in and actually then tested it with my clients. And again, with my methodology, with my lead flow system in place, you don't need to pay more, in my opinion, than $3 a lead. And most of mine, 4 clients that I'm thinking of actively running ads right now, they're paying $3 or less a lead, anywhere from literally 50 cents a lead to about $3 and maybe 20 cents a lead. That's it, you guys, unless you're in a really expensive niche. So that's my only caveat. But like, I've been testing this with lots of different clients right now and slightly different niches. So I can just sort of see and roll this out to you. So looking at what do you need to do in your business? And I mean, maybe it's the good place to start is the tracking, right? Is the tracking and the metrics, like tracking those 4 things with your lead flow, right? How, like if you have a list of 100 people that are like your leads, tracking the different data around that, looking at, okay, am I having conversations with these people? I've got 100 people that we're working on that are leads coming in, having conversations with them. And most often, a lot, it's conversations in the DMs. I don't care whether you're having conversations on LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook. It's all the same. I have clients on all 3 platforms. All works the same. It's conversations, and then seeing if you can help them. And if you can, get them on a call and then share how you can work with them, right? If they think that you can help them, they'll turn into a client, right? If they believe that you can help them, they'll turn into a client. It's really not any more complicated than that. And I solve a very specific problem in my niche, right? For coaches, the problem that I solve is how to get them consistent leads that then they can turn into clients. That's it. Not any more complicated than that. All right. So I'm going to talk for another couple minutes here, but yeah, if you don't have the metrics, if you don't have the data, the numbers don't lie. And so if you're not currently have a system for tracking, you should be. And so if you want more information from me, drop in the word ads, and I'll probably, anybody who's on this replay, just to be honest, I'm going to just reach out to you guys and see how everyone's doing. But yeah, so like, let me know in the chat if you have any questions for me. Drop them in the chat. I'll be dropping off in a second here. And I'm hoping, I need me some creative time this weekend. I've been traveling. So my daughter we're working on getting her enrolled into college. And so I've been traveling the last couple of weeks. Like I've been to Chicago, I've been to Ohio, I've been to Pittsburgh, I've been, all around Michigan. I think we're going back to Chicago. So I've been traveling a little bit. So I need some creative time. So I'm hoping to knock out this new guide that I'm working on for you guys shortly, that everyone can receive, so that you guys can see how simple it is to get a lead flow system in place and to actually get clients and make money in your business. It's again, I think we make it way too complicated. And to be honest, it's all up here. It's all up here. When I look at like my successes or failures, and again, entrepreneurship will teach you everything you need to know about yourself, everything you need to know about yourself. And if I look at my successes and failures in my business, and I don't yours as a negative thing, it's just learning, right? All we're doing is learning. But at the same time, like, it really is, it's a learning process. But if I look at why I've been successful or why I'm not, it's mostly my mindset. It's mostly what's going on in my head, and not actually doing the things that will help grow my business, right? Not doing the things that will help grow my business and bring in consistent clients. When I've been really focused, that's where it's all come together for me, right? And it's not all these complicated things that everybody says it is. Once you have the system in place, it's just doing the daily needle moving tasks that you need to book in calls and book in clients. Now, it doesn't have to be you book in calls. I just prefer that, right? Like, I prefer to just have a conversation with someone before they become a client, unless they come into my ad club, which, by the way, before I drop off, I might as well mention on the fly. I also have ad clubs. So for people that, I have past clients that they still want my support, or, clients that are not quite ready to work with me at a higher level, in order to get this lead flow system plugged into their business. If they're not quite ready to work with me, at a higher level, then you can come into my ad club. So I created that basically because I've had so many clients over the last, I've had probably hundreds of clients over the past couple of years. And a lot of them always come and reach back out to me asking for more help and support and guidance, because things change with Facebook ads. And so I created Ad Club, which is a way where you can receive all of my latest trainings, all of my latest updates, everything that's working right now, in real time with Facebook ads and getting clients, for $27 a month. And right now I promote it in my group, kind of, but I have like a $7 trial. So it's $7 trial to Ad Club, and then it's just $27 a month. And I come in live with you every single week. So literally right after I jump off of this, I'm going straight into my Zoom room, and we're going to be doing a Q&A where you can come in cozy with me on Zoom, and I'll answer your questions so that you get clarity, so that you actually get the thing that you want, which is clients and money and business, right? Which, if you don't want that, then that's cool. But those are the people that I serve, and those are the people that I help. So, all right, let me know if you guys have any questions in the chat, and I will drop off in a minute. Like I said, I promise to work on my creative time this week so that I can give you guys out this free guide that I'm going to be posting up. But I've been trying to, I started creating it, and I'm like, I wanted to just be absolutely fire so people can really get some clarity and understand what they need to do here. So literally I just popped in, and I'm going to give you guys the spreadsheet. I'm going to give you guys some more ad creative ideas, and then finish up the kind of the flow of how it works as well. So I've got some things to kind of finish up with the guide, but hopefully to finish that up over the weekend so that that's what we're going to talk about next week. Okay, cool. So, all right, I think we're good here. Let me just pop in and see if anybody has any other questions for me. You guys are all quiet with me today, but yeah, let me see here. I hope this is super, super helpful for everybody. Yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can always, I'm a friendly human. If you have any questions for me, feel free to reach out on Messenger in the DMs. I do go live every single week. It's either Tuesday or Thursday. So if it's, I'll let you guys know if you want to jump onto my live streams. I am being consistent with these because I love doing live streams. And yeah, I go live usually either on Tuesday or Thursday, and I'll usually put up an event on my Facebook. So you can just look for that if you want to jump on live with me or take in my trainings. I'm going live every week. And again, I stream on all channels, including Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. All right. So I hope that is really, really helpful for you guys. And if you need anything from me, feel free to reach out in the DMs. I'll be rolling out my new ad guide next week. And I hope everyone has an amazing day. I will talk soon. Bye.